I can't stay quiet about this anymore. I've been noticing it for a long time, weeks, even months. I hesitated to speak up because I know this message will be hard for some people to hear. I know it may cause discomfort, resistance, or even denial, but staying silent now would cause more harm than good. What's happening is affecting your future, your opportunities, and the purpose you are meant to fulfill. The impact is too serious for me to ignore any longer. There is someone close to you right now. There is someone very close to you, someone you trust, care about, and have allowed into your life. You have shared your time, your energy, your hopes, and your plans with this person. And even if they don't mean to, even if they are unaware of it, their presence is harming your progress. They are standing in the way of good things meant for you. They are slowing down your growth and taking energy that could be helping you move forward in life. What's important is that you listen carefully, not just with logic, but with inner awareness. Your mind may quickly try to defend this person. Your feelings may push you to excuse their actions. Your loyalty may tell you their behavior isn't that bad. You might even convince yourself that this message is about someone else, not the person who came to mind as soon as you started reading. But deep down, you already know the truth. Deep down, you already sense that this is true. That uneasy feeling in your stomach, the tight feeling in your chest, or the name that quickly came to mind, those reactions are not random. They are not fear, imagination, or negativity. They are your inner awareness telling you something important. This understanding has been trying to get your attention for a long time, even if you haven't wanted to face it. The reason this feels so hard is because this person is close to you. That closeness is what makes the situation painful and confusing. If this person were clearly harmful or openly negative, you would have stepped away from them already. But that's not the case. The issue isn't obvious. It's subtle. This person may appear as a friend, a family member, a partner, a mentor, or someone who claims to care about you. On the surface, they seem supportive and well-intentioned. That's what makes recognizing the impact they have on your life so difficult. The results speak for themselves. What happens in your life shows the truth. When you honestly look at what has changed since this person became close to you, patterns start to appear. Opportunities stall. Good things don't move forward. Plans fall apart without a clear reason. You may also notice how drained you feel after spending time with them. Your focus weakens. Your confidence drops. Your sense of direction becomes unclear. These are not random experiences. When you step back and look at the full picture, the signs are hard to ignore. This harm doesn't come from obvious attacks or intentional wrongdoing. It happens quietly. It shows up as subtle discouragement, hidden jealousy, or competition disguised as support. It may come through advice that sounds caring, but consistently pulls you away from what feels right for you. Even words meant to encourage can sometimes carry an unspoken desire to keep you from growing beyond them. The damage isn't loud or dramatic, but it is real, and it has been affecting your progress more than you may have realized. Before explaining how to recognize this person and what steps to take, it's important to clarify something. This is not about becoming fearful or suspicious of everyone in your life. It's not about cutting off people who disagree with you, challenge you, or simply have difficult moments. And it's not about creating conflict or unnecessary drama in your relationships. This is about awareness. It's about protecting your purpose and the direction your life is moving in. It's about understanding that not everyone who cares about you is able to support your growth. Some people may love you, yet still struggle with the changes you are going through. Even good people, people with kind intentions, can sometimes hold you back, simply because they are not growing in the same direction as you. Their limits can become obstacles, not because they are bad, but because they are not equipped to move where you are headed. This is what makes the situation especially risky. The harm is not obvious. It works quietly, slowly interfering with opportunities that are very close to becoming real in your life. This person has close access to your life. They are not someone distant or clearly against you. They are already inside your circle. You trust them, You listen to them. Their words and opinions influence your choices. They know your goals, your plans, your fears, and your weak points. And whether they mean to or not, that closeness is being used in ways that slow you down. You may feel discouraged after talking with them, distracted from what matters, or delayed in taking important steps. I want to explain how to recognize this person clearly. Once you start noticing the patterns and signs, their identity will become easier to see. And it may not be comfortable. It could be someone you never suspected. It could be someone you have protected or defended for a long time. It could be someone whose opinion you trusted more than your own instincts. It might even be someone you've made sacrifices for, adjusted yourself for, or held yourself back for. Your growth, your future, and your sense of freedom are more important than staying comfortable in a relationship that is slowly harming you. The first clear sign to watch for is a repeated pattern of delays or setbacks after you share important news with this person. For example, you tell them about an opportunity you're excited about, and soon after, it unexpectedly falls apart. You share a meaningful idea or a clear plan, and suddenly you feel confused or face problems that weren't there before. You feel confident about something you're working toward, but shortly after talking with them, strong doubt and fear take over in a way that feels unusual and overwhelming. These patterns are not random. When you share your goals, dreams, or ideas with someone who feels insecure, competitive, or limited whether they realize it or not, their negative mindset can affect you. Their reactions, tone, or unspoken attitudes can quietly influence how you feel and how clearly you think, slowing your progress without you immediately noticing. When someone carries unresolved issues or negativity, their influence can slow you down. Instead of helping your plans move forward, their presence can feel like a weight that holds you back. This is why it's important to notice patterns, not just one situation, but repeated moments where things go wrong, fall apart, or get delayed after you open up to this particular person. Your inner sense has been trying to point this out for some time. You may have felt small warnings or quiet doubts, but you brushed them aside. You may have told yourself you were overthinking, being unfair, or imagining problems. It's time to stop ignoring those signals. They are there to protect your future and your growth. The second clear sign is how this person's support feels. True support feels encouraging and uplifting. It gives you energy, it makes you feel stronger and more confident. When encouragement feels heavy, draining, or discouraging instead of motivating, that is something worth paying close attention to. Real support helps you grow. It makes you feel stronger, more confident, and clearer about your direction. But this person's support feels different. It feels heavy and limited, as if it comes with unspoken conditions. They may say they are happy for you, but you sense hesitation beneath their words. They might say they support your goals, yet their encouragement is often mixed with quiet doubts, warnings, or reminders of why things could go wrong. Even when they say they believe in you, it can feel forced rather than genuine. After spending time with them, even during conversations that seem supportive, you often feel tired instead of energized, confused instead of focused, and unsure instead of confident. This happens because what they say does not match how they truly feel. While people can control their words, they cannot hide the impact their attitude has on you. Your body and emotions pick up on this mismatch. The third clear sign is how you feel after talking with them. Conversations with this person often leave you feeling worse about yourself, your situation, or your future. In contrast, healthy relationships lift you up. When you share struggles with people who truly support you, they help you see new options, remind you of your strengths, and encourage a more hopeful and confident outlook. No matter what you share with this person, you often walk away feeling more discouraged, more restricted, and more stuck than before the conversation. You may tell yourself they are just being practical or trying to protect you from disappointment. But there is an important difference between healthy caution, which helps you prepare, and constant negativity, which makes you doubt yourself and your direction. This person regularly crosses that line. They are very good at hiding discouragement behind concern, doubt behind wisdom, and limitation behind the idea of protection. What makes this especially difficult is that they often present themselves as the reasonable voice in your life. They claim to keep you grounded, stop you from dreaming too big, or protect you from getting hurt. You may have even appreciated them for this and kept them close because of it. But what feels like being grounded is actually being held back. What sounds realistic is often shaped by their own limited view. What they call protection is often their personal fear, past failures, or unresolved pain being placed onto your future. The cost of keeping this person close is high. It slowly shuts down dreams that were meant to grow into something meaningful. The fourth sign is subtle but important. This person shows quiet signs of jealousy or competition, often hidden behind advice or concern. They ask about your progress in a way that feels uncomfortable, more like questioning than genuine interest. The advice they give would keep you where you are or even move you backward. They celebrate small successes, but become distant, quiet, or critical when you share major progress. They are comfortable when you struggle, but uneasy when you succeed. This is a form of jealousy, not loud or obvious, but quiet and often unconscious. They may truly care about you and want good things for you, but only as long as your success doesn't go beyond their own situation. Your growth can remind them of what they haven't done, and that creates tension they may not even recognize. Even when unintentional, this kind of jealousy is harmful. It creates constant resistance around your goals. It's like trying to focus while someone nearby creates ongoing noise. You don't need loud opposition for progress to be disrupted. Over time, that quiet interference can make it much harder to move forward.